We usually do not tend to think about those types of things until they become reality and we have to deal with them. Right now, you might be asking yourself, how does this concern me? Well, you never know. I am not giving you this speech because I believe that you are suffering from heart disease. Instead, my purpose is to inform you about the steadily increasing danger of heart disease and some of the preventive measures that we can take. The subject of heart disease is one that I have a special interest in due to the fact that one of my family members suffers from heart problems. As I started researching the subject, my eyes were opened to some very sobering statistics about the rapid spread of heart disease across North America. So even though I might not have a degree in the field of public health, statistics are still there to speak for themselves and to educate us. Education about the number one killer of our society is imperative to spare us the risk and helplessness when faced with the disease. The Coronary Health Improvement Program, known as CHIP, pioneered by Dr. Hunt Steele, addresses the topic of heart disease and is an affordable and lifestyle enrichment program designed to reduce disease risk factors. This is why CHIP exists. The goal is to lower blood cholesterol, hypertension, and blood sugar levels and reduce excess weight by improving lifestyle choices and decreasing stress. CHIP is based on the fact that 75% or more of our Western diseases are lifestyle related, according to the U.S. Surgeon General. These diseases are connected to our processed diet, lack of exercise, use of tobacco, alcohol, and caffeine, increased levels of stress, and the quality of our support system. Today, I will cover some of the causes of heart disease, the effects of poor decisions, and preventive measures that we can take. Let's start off by looking at some of the causes of heart disease. There are many factors that cause people to develop heart disease, but from research, I've seen that one of the major attributing factors is ignorance. We tend to ignore health issues like heart disease because we think that we're pretty healthy as we are, until suddenly we discover that we have a heart problem and work frantically to reverse it when we could have probably prevented it right from the start. Our Western world has a sedentary lifestyle where mealtimes are fast, frenzied, and thought out instead of thought out, as Dr. Griffin puts it. And the basic 4 food groups that we consume are nuked, canned, frozen, and fast, and they will bring long-term health problems. The China study showed 2 groups of diseases in China, classified by demographics. Populations surveyed near metropolitan centers displayed disease of affluence, atherosclerosis, stroke, hypertension, diabetes, osteoporosis, and cancer. The affluence diet consisted of foods rich in fats, cholesterol, oils, sugar, animal products, and refined foods. Rural populations suffered from diseases of poverty, such as pneumonia, tuberculosis, digestive diseases, cancer of the stomach and liver, infectious and parasitic disease, and their diet consisted of foods high in fiber and without cholesterol and saturated fats. The solution to resolve diseases of affluence is a simple diet and eating more unprocessed wholesome foods in their most natural state. Processed foods are chemically engineered to produce taste sensation. They are rich in calories but void of nutritional value. They bring large profits to corporations, yet they cause obesity in individuals. Next, we will look at how poor decisions can affect us. Poor decisions have serious consequences, especially when health-related. Statistics have shown that approximately 600,000 people in the U.S. die due to heart disease every year, which means 1 out of every 4 deaths is caused by heart disease. Studies made concerning this subject have shown that some of the major causes of heart failure are poor diets, lack of exercise, insufficient water intake, and not enough sleep. Our economy is also affected by high healthcare costs, which amount to $8,700 per year for every man, woman, and child in the U.S., or 19% of the GDP, which is known as the gross domestic product of the U.S. Last of all, we will go on to see what measures can be taken to prevent or reverse disease. If we have made a mistake, we can improve and restore our health by following a few lifestyle guidelines. Eat a balanced and nutritious diet, replacing the junk food with wholesome food. For coronary health, a high-fiber diet is best. Trust God with the healing process. Make time in your busy schedule to exercise daily outdoors for vitamin D. Physical labor exercises the cardiac muscle and keeps it strong. Have temperance in all things. Drink plenty of water daily, about half of your body weight measured in ounces. Water is imperative for a healthy immune system, and it cleanses impurities out of the body and the bloodstream. Last of all, but not least, is rest. It is necessary for rejuvenation and repair. The only time that your heart gets to rest is when you sleep. In closing, I would like to refresh the points that we have just covered. In the process of looking at the causes and effects of heart disease, we've learned that ignorance never pays off. Education and intervention, on the other hand, do. If we are not already suffering from illnesses, we can benefit from the information that is available by taking preventive measures and paying closer attention to our lifestyle. The CHIP program is focused on educating the public about heart disease, its risk factors, and reducing and reversing disease through lifestyle changes. In conclusion, I would like to say that there is always time for change, because as long as there is life, there is hope.